Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient. Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient.
Hello, resilient listeners. Welcome to another episode of Resilient with Jen Chambers. Sometimes we dive deep into what it means to rise stronger. Sometimes we have to face life's challenges, and whether we like it or not, we have to embrace the beauty of growing through struggles. I'm talking about that today. I'm your host, Jen Chambers, and today we're exploring the theme of resilience in adversity. Life clearly doesn't always go as planned. Sometimes we're hit with unexpected hardships, loss, failure, illness, or simply the weight of the world around us. I think everyone in the United States feels that right now. But within each of these kinds of challenges lies the opportunity to cultivate resilience. And I'm referring to the ability to adapt, to persevere, and come out stronger on the other side. In this episode, we'll talk about actionable ways to build resilience when the going gets tough. We'll take a moment and we'll do a small guided meditation to reconnect with your inner strength. And we'll review the book Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. It's an incredible testament to the power of resilience and purpose in the face of unimaginable adversity. All right, let's get started. Okay, resilience obviously isn't something you're born with. We've talked about this before. It's a skill that can be developed over time. Here are some practical steps to help navigate those tough moments with maybe a little bit more grace and strength. These are things that I've compiled from stuff that I've researched and from my own life. And the first one is acknowledging the challenge and not avoiding it. The first step is facing that adversity head on, and then don't avoid it or deny it. That only prolongs the pain. I am famous for doing that. I'm really, really good at convincing myself that it's all going to be okay. And it might be, but it's okay to hurt or to be irritated in the moment. And taking the time to name the challenge and validate your own feelings is part of being human. That's something I've had a really hard time with. Telling others that I'm hurt or scared or even that I'm overwhelmed. The second one is focusing on things you can control. When life feels out of control, identify things within your power. Maybe you can't change the situation, right? But you can control how you respond to it. Shifting your focus to small, actionable things that you can do right now. Even if it's as simple as doing the exercise where you notice, 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can smell, and so on. Small little things like that. Shift your focus to the small, to the almost infinite smallness. And then you'll find it easier dealing with the things that are out of your control. A lot of the time for me, sometimes it hurts too much to go outside or to walk with other people. So if I focus on something smaller, if I have to be couch-bound or bed-bound at that moment, I can take care of myself by reading something that I really want that feels really rich. Or I can listen to something that makes me feel very alive. Those are ways that you can control your environment and still feel good. Or as good as you can. Nobody says you always have to feel good. The third step is reaching out to lean on your support system. It definitely being resilient is not going alone. Sharing your struggles with the people you trust. If it's a friend or a family member, someone online, a therapist, a support group, Those connections help you process the pain, and it helps remind us that we don't have to do it all by ourselves. Now, the fourth step is kind of controversial. It's reframing your adversity as an opportunity for growth. So, in a way, I don't necessarily agree with this, but it's not about ignoring the difficulty, but recognizing that challenges can teach us valuable things. So, asking yourself, what can I learn from this experience, or how can this make me stronger? I mean, nobody wants to hear about shifting your perspective in the moment when it's tough. But maybe other times when you're not quite as acute, you can reflect on that and see if it helps remind you of your own strength by seeing how much you did grow or have to work through. The fifth is practicing self-compassion and self-care. Adversity can drain your energy, so it's important to nurture yourself. Be extra kind to yourself, giving yourself permission to rest or grieve or just feel, and prioritizing activities that help you recharge, things like journaling or walking in nature or meditating or even sitting in front of a window and letting the breeze blow over your skin. Those are all good things that I do sometimes. I can't say I do them all the time, but it's nice to have a list of things to remember to help when things don't feel so great. Now, we're going to move into a short meditation that's designed to help you tap into your inner strength and your feeling of resilience. I want you to find a quiet space. Close down your eyes if you feel comfortable, but you don't have to. Otherwise, you can just soft focus in the distance. And take this time to get yourself about 10% more relaxed. Just a little bit. And then think about reconnecting with your own power of perseverance, your own inner strength. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Feel your body settle into the present moment. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind a recent challenge or hardship that you faced. I want you to notice how it feels in your body. Without judgment, just observe the feelings and see where they're present. Now, imagine a strong, steady tree growing within you. Its roots extend through your feet, deep into the earth. It grounds you, it supports you. Its branches reach high into the sky, full of life and possibility. This tree represents your resilience. You're strong, you're adaptable, you're unwavering in your self-acceptance. If you want to, you can even reach out your hands over your head and spread out your fingers like the tree. With each inhale, feel these roots grounding you in strength. With each exhale, let go of fear, let go of doubt, let go of the overwhelm, and repeat to yourself, I am strong, I am adaptable, I can rise through this challenge. Picture yourself weathering a storm, standing tall and steady like the tree. This storm passes, and you emerge even stronger, your roots deeper than before, your trunk a little bit taller for the stretching. Repeat to yourself one more time, I am strong. I am adaptable. I can rise through this challenge. Take one last deep breath in, feeling gratitude for your resilience, and exhale with a sense of calm and a sense of empowerment. When you're ready, gently open up your eyes and see if you can feel and tap into the power of that strong and steady tree and bring it with you through your day. Take a moment here to reflect how this little meditation made you feel. It's not about the tree avoiding the storm. The storm's going to be there. The trees learn to dance in the rain, and they grow stronger through every challenge. Keep that image of the tree with you as a symbol of your resilience. Thank you. Now, for the segment about book reviews, today we're talking about Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. And if you ever took a psychology class in college, this is a big part of it. I couldn't talk about resilience without talking about this book. Man's Search for Meaning is an exploration of finding purpose and strength in the face of unimaginable adversity. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist. He was also a Holocaust survivor. And in this book, he shares his experiences in concentration camps and how he found meaning, even amidst the incredible suffering he felt and saw. His story is extremely, extremely difficult, but it's a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure and to thrive through resilience. This story is divided into two parts. So the first part is about his awful, awful experiences in Nazi concentration camps. And the second introduces his philosophy. His philosophy is something called logotherapy, which emphasizes about how you find meaning in life, even in the suffering in your life. The takeaways from this book. The first is that meaning is found in adversity. He teaches us in his book that even in the darkest moments, we can find meaning, whether it's through relationships or purpose or personal growth. Finding the meaning is what gives us the strength to endure. The second takeaway is really important, and this is one of the most important ones to me and powerful, is that we always have the power to choose. No matter our circumstance, we always have the freedom to choose our attitude. People talk about mindset all the time, but it does determine how we respond to that adversity. And you can choose at any moment to change the way that you're feeling. The third part is how resilience comes from purpose. The whole message of the book is that having your why, your sense of purpose, can help us endure almost any how. Whether you feel love for another person, or if you find your passion with a creative pursuit or a certain goal, your purpose is what fuels your resilience. This book is huge. It's more than just a story of survival. It's a guide to how to find strength and purpose in the face of these challenges. It reminds us that no matter how difficult things get, we have the power to find meaning and move forward. If you haven't read the book, I can't recommend it enough. It's difficult to read, but it's a life-changing perspective on resilience and the power of purpose. I'll include a link in the show notes so you can check it out, but you should be able to find it at almost any bookstore. It's really well recommended. All right, resilient listeners, that brings us to the end of today's episode on resilience in adversity. I hope that you feel a little bit more empowered to face your challenges with strength and grace and maybe a renewed sense of purpose. Remember, the resilience part isn't about avoiding the hardship. It's about learning and growing and thriving through it. Because particularly if you happen to have a chronic illness, it doesn't go away, but you can make it a little better. If you found value in this episode, please don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you would, or share it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. As always, you can find links to resources and more in the show notes here or on our website, www.jennifer-chambers.com. Until next time, stay resilient, stay hopeful, and keep showing up for yourself and for your dreams. I'll see you on the next episode of Resilient with Jen Chambers.
Sometimes we have to start over. Sometimes we have to fight back. Sometimes it's all too much. Lost inside the black. Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient. Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient. Sometimes we need to lift the voices of those who've overcome and expose the ones that made the choices to stay and fight, not run. Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient.